So the next thing you need to do is go to unrealengine.com and you want to create an account and you want to download for free Unreal Engine. Now, you want the creator's license that is free to use, no royalties, and once you get up to $1 million in sales, then they'll want like 5% or whatever. But come on, I mean, if you get up to $1 million in sales, 5% is a beautiful way to say thank you for giving a new lease on life. You know what I'm saying? So get the creator's license and download Unreal Engine, and then we will. And they'll offer you, you will have, let's see, what is it? I need to click over here. You'll get the Epic Games Launcher, which is how you will get to the Unreal Engine once it's all on your computer. So download the engine, download the launcher, and then once you've done that, what you'll do is you'll launch Epic Games Launcher, redundancy at its finest. Go to the library, and hopefully you got 5.0.0. But we can still do it in 4.26.2. So then launch 5.0.0, which is the fucking future as far as I'm concerned. This is the most amazing piece of free software ever. And then in combination with Blender and Substance, you can do some really cool things. And for our project, we're going to create a new one. We're going to use a game project because it comes with a lot of pre-built internal functionality that we will absolutely desire. And we want to do third person. You want to do blueprint, desktop, quality, preset maximum. We don't need any starter content. And unless you have just an amazing beast, I'm talking RTX 3070 or 3090 graphics card, don't click on ray tracing. And then when you get into my project, let's name it first big project and create. So it takes a minute for it to compile, and then it will load. And here we are at our very first project. And something I always like to show people who update the project file is if you just go ahead and press play up here. Sorry, when I pressed Alt-P for the keyboard shortcut inside Unreal Engine, it turned off my recording for a split second. So while I'm recording, I'll have to press play here. So you press that, and all of a sudden, you have a third-person template rolling. So with your keyboard, you can press W and control the where you're headed, the direction with your mouse movement. You can back up with S, or actually turn around. You jump with the space bar. You turn left with A and turn right with D. And yeah, so, and then press escape to get out of play mode. Alright? Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get rid of a few things. We're going to click on this banner here and delete that. Delete this spinning question mark. And click on this wall, hit delete, 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 and delete, delete. Get rid of all this. Now, we have our platform. This is the camera that gives you the view of the third person while you're playing. This right here is a spherical screen, spherical reflection capture. It makes everything look much better. And then this is your directional light source. So hit Control Space, and you're in the content browser. All right. We want to right-click, new folder, and name this my_geo. Right. Then click on that. We're inside my_geo. Then we want to hit import. And go to where you put our very first model, right? And you're going to highlight that, hold shift, and hit the fourth one. So you got the 3 textures and your model, and press open. And everything here is as it needs to be for this particular model, so we're just going to press import. Press OK. Let the preparing textures do its thing. And this message log, I don't care what you bring in, Unreal Engine, you're going to get this message. It's all related to smoothing. Check that out. I've never heard a good way to solve that issue. So now, we got to set up our textures that we made. So we need to create a material that we can assign to our model. But first, let's press Save All so that we save these 4. Right? And that's in case Unreal Engine crashes. We don't lose what we've done. So now let's click and drag our model. With W, it gives you the transform arrows, right? And moving around inside the space, you can hit D to go right, just like if you were controlling Manny the mannequin. W to go forward, S to go backwards, E to go up, Q to go down. So as I'm whipping around here, you know. Alright, so this is what our model looks like. E to go up without a texture on it. Okay? It's got like a very, it's got like some sort of just basic material. So we need to create the material. So in this space over here, we want to right click, material, and let's name this M_portal_diffuse. Okay. Now we're going to click on that, and it will bring up this another window, provided Unreal Engine plays nice here. I think it might be because I'm recording. There we go. Now, Metalmind, actually, we're in UE5, we don't have the Metalmind. Okay, this beautiful gem is, this is the graph editor, material graph editor. Do a lot of amazing things, and the best way to learn this part of Unreal Engine is slowly but surely do something in it every single day, so that over time you gain a working knowledge with it. And that's how I'm setting up this whole course, this whole channel, is getting in there and doing something every single day. So press Control Space. We need to bring in, you see how it says base right here? Base material. Okay, that's your color. So we're going to pull from the RGB by left clicking and connecting to base color. Alright. Now, Control Space. We're going to bring in this one. Now, if you notice, this one as a very specific blue, green, and yellow. That's your height and curvature information, and that lets you know that this is your normal mount, and you can see it right there. So we want to pull from here, left click, pull to the norm. Alright? Now normally, if we didn't pack our textures the way we did in Substance Painter, we'd have about 7 of these textures to plug in here. But because we did things the way we did earlier in Substance, we're going to save ourselves some work, and this actually works to be our ambient occlusion, our roughness map, and our metallic all in one. So the way this works is your red channel is your ambient occlusion. Ambient occlusion is the darker most points in the spaces where two edges come together. It's one of the things that helps sell the realism of a model. Okay, the green channel goes into your roughness, and the blue channel goes into your metallic. Okay. Now we have built our first material, and in Unreal Engine, right click to move around, scroll window scroller on your mouse makes things larger, and F does nothing. Okay, save this, and then hit your X on your diffuse. Alright. Now, this area is your world outline. This is all the things that is in our level currently, right? And here is the portal, right? I named it that strange number, and so it followed it. Now, W gives you the transform arrows. E gives you the ability to rotate in 3 different directions. And R gives you the ability to scale. Now, when you have a uniform scale and you want to keep it uniform, what you want to do is hit that little white box to where all 4 are highlighted at the same time, and you can scale uniformly. Alright, now this is your details panel, and we want to pull this up a little bit. We want to get this part right here. See, here's our mesh, edit mesh. We want to go here to materials because we need to add a material that we just created. So control space, highlight this diffused material that we made, right? And then go over here, click on this, and because we had this highlighted in the content browser, and we had this highlighted, we went over here and clicked this little left arrow and added our diffuse material. And here we are with this beautiful textured portal hole. Now, it doesn't look like much per se at this moment, but this is a pretty awesome looking start, right? Another thing that you need to do, we're getting to 14 minutes. I'll cover the next section later on. Catch you in the next video.